They will have sealed off the city by now.
What do you think it's like inside?
I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
We'll see for ourselves in time.
Indeed. Merely a question of when.
Can't believe the crystal's gone.
The bastards took it all.
And we'll take it back?
This is far from over. The sun's gone down. Now might be a good time to consider where we'll set down for the night.
I'm with Iggy. Huh?
Imperials above us!
Thanks.
Any plan of attack?
Plow right through them?
I'll circle around. Target the enemy's blind side.
I know. Gladio!
No cause for concern.
Don't die on me.
None the worse for wear.
Bring on the next one.
Noct. The roads are perilous at night. We'd best head back into town. I won't stop you, but there's a thin line betwixt bravery and stupidity. And this must be the outpost Sid mentioned.
It looks like a hub for hunters.
Maybe they know something.
Through the garbage can. Find some treasure. Sell it and make money. Hey!
Your Highness, I'm glad you're safe.
Monica, where are all the others?
Most of the Crown's Guard didn't make it. It was all we could do to escort Lady Iris out of the city. Dustin is with her as we speak, seeing her the rest of the way to Lestalem.
I owe you guys big time.
Head for the royal tomb. The Marshal awaits.
Across the land, scilla blossoms from Tenebrae can be seen displayed in memoriam. With no remains to mourn, throngs have gathered in Altissia to pay their respects.
Howdy, boys. Say, if you can take a little time out, would you mind helping me track down some more tags?
Scared of the old geezer, and I've got no parts to sell, but if I don't see you soon, I don't know.
Take a look at our wares. Pleasure doing business. Hey, come again. Could crash right here.
You can remain awake long enough to eat. Master Sid.
Hello?
Sheesh, thought I'd never get through. Good to hear your voice, Highness. You recognize mine, don't you? It's Dano.
Right, the jeweler.
Got that right. The best around. Listen, I've been worried about how you guys are doing. How's about you drop by Galden and mingle for a bit?
We'll think about it.
This will make a fine paint. Want some? Target the enemy's blind side.
I know.
Onward.
Yep.
Magitech engine. It's close.
Watch out!
How are we?
Getting by. Gladio!
My pleasure. No cause for concern.
Ignis!
Allow me.
No use hanging around here.
Huh.
Glad we found it. Time to make another delivery.
Magitech engine. It's close.
This'll be quick. How many times?
Enough talk. Time for some action.
Let nothing stand in your way.
Got my back?
Your time is none the worse for wear.
Wow, the color's amazing.
Across the land, blossoms from Tenebrae can be seen displayed in memoriam. With no remains to mourn, throngs have gathered in Altissia to pay their respects.
Good work, boys. This tag ought to give the family of the fallen some small measure of peace.
Heard some folks calling him Marshall. Interesting nickname. Guess it's because he's strong. Or because he's Marshal of the Crown's Guard. Oh, well that explains everything. His fancy city clothes, his no-nonsense way of fighting.
Can't keep up with this guy.
First the Crown City, then Hammerhead, then the Royal Tomb?
His nickname should have been Kor the Restless.
Somehow not as catchy as Kor the Immortal.
Making it out of insomnia only adds to his legend.
Well, fortune favors the bold.
Huh?
The wise make their own luck.
You think it's a coincidence he's made it out of all those battles alive?
Safety first, everybody! Last thing I need now. Eyes peeled, mouth closed. You're out!
No use hanging around here.
Indeed.
Wonder what drew him to the royal tomb.
A morbid curiosity for the late kings of Lucis.
Only one way to find out.
Not the time for horseplay! My hand slipped. Again?
No rest for the wicked. We needn't waste more time. We're here.
A tomb fit for royalty.
Let's go in and find the marshal.
Marshal.
At last, Your Highness.
Yeah. Wanna tell me what I'm here for?
The power of kings passed from the old to the new through the bonding of souls. One such soul lies before you. To claim your forebear's power is your birthright and duty as king.
My duty as king of what?
Now is not the time to question your calling. A king is sworn to protect his people.
And yet he chose to protect only one prince. Was that his calling? Forsake the masses to spare his own son?
How long will you remain the protected? The king entrusted the role of protector to you.
Entrusted it to me? Then why didn't he tell me that? Why did he stand there smiling as I left? Why? Why did he lie to me?
That day, he didn't want you to remember him as the king. In what time you had left, he wanted to be your father. He always had faith in you, that when the time came, you would ascend for the sake of your people.
Guess he left me no choice.
The power of kings goes with you, Your Majesty. That's not the only power your forebears left you. Your journey's just begun. Another tomb lies close by. I suggest you head there next. There are tombs scattered across the land. All are on dangerous ground. I'll go with you, for the time being. Not only to help, but to get a measure of your strength.
So, just how many of these powers are out there?
There are 13 known royal arms, each enshrined at a royal tomb, though we know the location of only a few. I've enlisted the help of the hunters. They comb the land and search the lost tombs.
Where's the one nearby you mentioned?
Kikatrit Trench. We know there to be a crypt, deep inside the tunnels.
You rang?
That wasn't a bad effort, Prompto.
Whoa! I just got praised by the immortal.
Don't take that as a lead to slack off. You're only as good as your last battle.
Sir, I'll keep at it, sir.
Long years ago, we waged a fierce battle here against the Empire. It all went to ruin. And after that, the Empire moved in like it owned the place.
Let me give the orders this time.
Just keep it short.
And simple.
Attack!
How do we get through all that?
Take them head on, or sneak up from behind. Choice is yours.
Prompto's barely hanging on.
Ignis, take the prince and flee! Yes, sir!
Prompto, you all right?
Yes, sir. I'm fine, sir.
A Magitech armor.
Dangerous?
This particular model poses a mild to moderate threat.
The short version?
Somewhat dangerous.
Marshal, you'd have to be pretty badass to take that down, right?
Think you're up to it? Let's see what you can do.
This will make a fine paint.
Here's where we go our separate ways. Take this key. It unlocks the doors to the other tombs. Seek them out and lay claim to the power they hold. You'll need it.
And what will you do?
Keep an eye on the Nifs. Find out what they're up to. But you should focus on your own task.